What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio. All in the wrist.
Akio.
I'll let you have that one. Akio. Nothing to it. Not bad. Not bad. Akio. Try to beat that.
Akio.
That was one for the ages. Tie game. At least you didn't beat me. We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio. All in the wrist.
Akio.
I've seen worse. Akio. Nothing to it. Lucky shot. Akio. Try to beat that.
Akio.
That was one for the ages. Wait, did I win? I won! We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
Another time, perhaps.
Can't say I blame you. Perhaps come back when you're a bit more prepared to beat someone of my skill.
Let's play Summoner's Court.
Back for more, eh? Ready then?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio. All in the wrist.
Akio.
That was was one for the ages. Akio. Nothing to it.
Accio.
I'll let you have that one. Akio. Try to beat that. Not bad. Not bad. Tie game. At least you didn't beat me. We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio. All in the wrist.
Accio.
That was one for the ages. Akio. Come on, Neander. Oh.
Accio.
Lucky shot. Akio. Nothing to it. I'll let you have that one. Well done. You beat me. Bit of good luck, that's all.
I'm not lucky, I'm simply better than you.
All right, fine. You're right. You're better than me. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
There we go. That's it.
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignment?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice Arresto Momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements. Very good.
Revelio.
Practicing your new spell as much.
Accio.
Perhaps before you leave it.
Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Arresto Momentum.
That's it. Keep it up. Well done. You are on your way to mastering Arresto Momentum.
Professor, do you have a moment?
Yes, what is it?
In class, I heard you mention the Toyohashi Quidditch team.
I did. The Toyohashi Tengu are from Japan. Dominant, known for their rigorous training. They practice near the Mahutokoro School of Magic, often battling both tempestuous seas and violent storms, in addition to each other. Tournament play is almost always easier for the Tengu than their training sessions.
I take it you're a fan.
Fan? I was being groomed to play on their team. And I would have been a Tengu, if not for a bit of bad luck.
I know that feeling. Some things are simply out of our control.
And some things are in it. I should have known better. I made my own luck. I was betrayed by someone I trusted. Myself. I did not see clearly, and I paid a dear price. My best friend Asuka and I were being groomed to play on the team together. I as keeper, and she as chaser. She was breathtaking. She once corkscrewed through 3 players and scored before they even turned their heads. But as tryouts for the Tengu got closer, she panicked. I did not realize the extent of her panic until it was too late. She wanted so desperately for both of us to play together that she had slipped Felix Felicis into our tea before we were to show them our skills.
Liquid luck? That's illegal, isn't it?
It is indeed. I knew within minutes that something was different. I had never played so well. And Asuka was playing more beautifully than I had ever seen. When I confronted her afterwards, she admitted what she had done. I withdrew from consideration immediately.
But it wasn't your fault. You didn't know about the potion in the tea.
It does not matter. My flying that day was not my own. I could not live with myself. So, I withdrew and explained to them why. I burned my broom in disgrace.
What happened to Asuka? Did she burn her broom as well?
Asuka played for the Tengu for 2 seasons.
You didn't report her? Tell them what she'd done?
Her fate was not mine to decide. My fate is in my hands, as your fate is in yours.
Thank you, Professor. I shall remember what you've told me. Arresto momentum. Accio. Levioso.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Kneazles in the farthest pen?
This way. The Kneazles are over here.
Oh, couple of Kneazle whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the measles just as you did with Gerald. The measles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
I'm sure our beasts are safe here, but I do worry about them. Especially after...
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better than the ponies. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologise if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Go on, take the moon. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle.
Revelio.
Their number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Aloha, Mora.
Well done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers who can scarcely tell the difference between aconite and asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
You say that every year.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins comes here. Or hell, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My not in Professor Hector's class is superb. I don't think that's what that class is for. She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone?
Hello, Hamora. Revelio.
Plenty of other perils and pitfalls. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but...
And Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself.
Revelio. Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
You again for bellowing those pushes to Madame Wowing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Aloha, Mora. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Thank you again for bellowing those pushes to Madame Wowing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
Revelio. Mine now, demi-guys. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
We beg silence of you.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I'm sorry to say I haven't found any more.
Oh, how unfortunate. I was hoping you'd found them and removed those blasted moons.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and valor, especially since they can only be collected at night.
Revelio.
delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. A wise decision. Thank you.
Excellent. Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
It's you!
That was it! Half of that to concentrate on potions when Professor Sharp is so
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books.
Aloha, Mora. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Serona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Thank you, Serona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine, Willardsey, charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind! Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon. Don't forget, the butterflies
Revelio.
always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest. Good luck!
There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies.
Shall we finish what we started?
Well, well. Look what we have here.
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defend, the severed charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Petrificus Totalis. Revelio.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Good to see you outside the castle.
You too, Amit.
Welcome to the Og's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
What do we have here? A demiguise. Hello, Lord Gok. Sorona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Sorona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Sorona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lowing. Saved me a lot of...
I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today. Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful, Again, I wish you luck. I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your... Please, be careful.
Revelio. It's sealed. Moths. Curious. Accio. Levioso! Depulso! Lumos. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Merlin's beard. Lumos. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Lumos. Depulso. Reparo. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. I have a feeling I'm not alone here. Revelio. Lumos. Stay back! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Capulso! Protego! Expelliarmus! 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 Lumos! Lumos. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Lumos. 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 Capulso. Lumos. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Capulso. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Capulso. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso! Lumos. Need to get that platform closer. But how? Accio! Revelio. Lumos. What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. It's sealed shut from the other side. Lumos. Down I go. No other way. Accio. Capulso. Oh! Lumos. Accio. Whoa. Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus! This looks even more complex. Lumos. Depulso. Depulso. Lumos. Making this spin ought to raise that platform. That must be it. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Lumos. Depulso. I need to bring moths to the door. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Capulso. Lumos. Protego. Lumos. Capulso. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Protego. Capulso. Lumos. Depulso. Here. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Capulso. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. The dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Lodgok won't like this. To show this to Lodgok. There must be some sort of mechanism for this doorway. Lodgok. The sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
These rocks have seen better days.
allow me to put you out of your misery.
I'll be off to the tavern after that.
There they are. The Ashwinders.
Lumos, you're easier to spot than an eruption. Aha! Back for more. Knew you were still hanging about. You're no match for me. I'm just warming up.
Expulso! Now to finish the job.
Incendio.
Pay for your deeds.
Incendio.
Back for more? Not the brightest child.
Expulso! Marvelous strike! Expulso!
Accio.
Oh, too hard.
A child wants it. You're easier to spot than an eruption. Had enough. Aha! Back for more. Knew you were still
There you are.
Potato!
Accio.
Expulso! 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 Look what you've done! Expulso! 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 Expulso!
You've made a grave mistake.
Expulso!
You're going to regret that.
I'll have taken... Expulso!
Now, this has become personal.
Expulso! Expulso!
You dare say one of my own! You will fall!
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
The lamb returns to the wolf.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Shall we finish what we started?
Confringo!
Back for more? Not the price. Hey, that's mine! Twasn't nothing.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
It's a better... Ah! Running home! No one hides from me! I'll bust you like a streeler!
Revelio. Revelio.
Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time, this is. Lower Hogsfield needs some stocks after our little visit. No more happy days for you.
Accio. Confringo. Revelio.
วิ่งไม่ได้ด้วยนะครับคงไม่ใช่สุสานแม่มดแน่นี่ว่า
You come to the wrong place. Expulsion! Hope you could hide from me, did ya? Marvelous strike! Might want to look up.
ปลาลงน้ำยังไงนะไอ้นี่หว่าลืมไปไปไม่ได้ช่วยปลาไม่ได้จริงๆหยิบเอาลงน้ำเลยก็ได้นะครับเนี่ยเรียบร้อยก็ได้นะครับเนี่ยเรียบร้อยนี่สำหรับลูกวูดว้าวน่าสนใจโอ้โหเร็วเหมือนกันนะนี่แค่เดิมเท่านั้นโอ้โหอันนี้กันไม่ได้นี่หว่าลืมไปปิ้งเข้าไปจ้ากดอาวุธโก้จ้าหมดเคาน์เตอร์อะไรตอนนี้ได้น้ำยาวิกเกนเวลมาเพิ่มนะมันบ่ใช่ปัญหาเลย200 กว่าเมตรเกินไปดีกว่าโดโฮโมราช่วยน้องๆกันตัวอะไรวะตัวอะไรก็ไม่รู้
You regret that.
Is that the best you can do?
Expelliarmus.
ก็ยังจะเก็บโอ้แมงมุมข้างล่างกลัวดีกว่าถามว่าทำไมไม่บินไปอยากแอดเวนเจอร์นิดนึงว้าว ป่าต้องห้ามนี่นะ
Accio. Expelliarmus. Redacta. Protego.
อุ้ย
Quite different.
Everyone.
ยังดุมาลักลอบจับสัตว์เหรอจัดการให้หมดกลับไปทางเดิมได้ของมาด้วย ไม่น่ามีอะไรแล้วนะ นี่ไม่ได้นอนมา2 วันแล้วนะฉันไปสำรวจในนั้นน่าจะปลอดภัยกว่าถึงได้บวกเหล็กคืนมาจากพวกแอชวินเดอร์แล้วค่ะแจมแมวนี่จะต้องทำให้แรนด็อกประทับใจมากแน่บวกเหล็กนี่ช่างเปล่งประกายกว่าที่ฉันจินตนาการเอาไว้ซะอีกนะทั้งรอยแกะสลักนี่ทั้งรูปทรงของมันน่าทึ่งจริงๆมันงดงามมากเลยค่ะมันดูงดงามมากเลยค่ะรถก๊อกหนูเข้าใจแล้วว่าทำไมอยากได้มันคืนการที่เธอไปเอามันคืนมาก็ถือว่าช่วยพวกโจรนั่นแล้วล่ะก๊อบลินหลายตนเลยที่ยอมฆ่ากันเพื่อมันงั้นคุณเอาไปเลยค่ะขอบใจนะมันจะต้องทำให้ได้รับความเชื่อใจจากแลนด์ล็อกแน่ฉันจะเอาไปให้เขามันอาจช่วยเบี่ยงเบนเขาจากการค้นหาของเขาได้บ้างการค้นหาเหรอคะมันก็เป็นแค่การคาดเดานะเธอทำให้ฉันประทับใจมากเลยนะแม่หนูฉันดีใจที่เชื่อใจเธอไว้ค่อยคุยกันใหม่เร็วๆนี้นะจะเป็นการดีที่สุดที่จะเก็บเรื่องข้อตกลงของเราเอาไว้ก่อนหลายคนไม่เชื่อแน่ว่าพวกเราจะร่วมมือกันหมวกเหล็กแห่งเอิร์ธคอร์ดทีนี้เราก็ไปเข้าคลาสเรียนกันต่อนะก็เดี๋ยวเจอกันใหม่เอพิโซดหน้านะครับสวัสดีจ้าฉันหวังว่าเธอจะมาชื่อร้านไม้กวาด3 อันตอนที่เธอพอจะทำได้นะฉันต้องการให้ช่วยนะอย่างที่ฉันเคยพูดไปแอนน้องสาวของฉันคิดถึงฮอกวอตส์มากและหมู่นี้เธอก็ไม่ค่อยเป็นตัวของตัวเองสักเท่าไหร่ฉันจะมุ่งหน้าไปที่เฟลครอปเร็วๆนี้แหละฉันจะตั้งตารอเธอที่นั่นนะมันอยู่ทางใต้ของฮอกวอตส์ไงก็ตามหวังว่าเธอจะไปด้วยดีกับคาถาคำสาปไฟนะมันยังเป็นคาถาโปรดของฉันอยู่ตอนนี้เธอได้เข้าเรียนวิชาสัตว์วิเศษแล้วครูได้ขอร้องให้ดิ๊กช่วยเป็นพี่เลี้ยงให้เธอในห้องนั้นเพื่อให้เธอได้เรียนรู้อะไรเพิ่มนะจ๊ะฉันไม่ได้ข่าวจากคุณลุงโรแลนด์มาสักพักแล้วตอนนี้รู้สึกกังวลใจมากเลยเธอช่วยมาเจอฉันที่สนามหญ้าหน่อยได้ไหม
The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Then I am glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?